Good afternoon and welcome to the Windsor Star's Net News at noon. I'm Craig Pearson with Don McArthur, bringing you the best from the paper and the web. The fire marshal is investigating a blaze in Leamington last night that sent a firefighter and a police officer to hospital. 23 firefighters spent 4 hours battling that blaze. It broke out about 10 p.m. on a Hodgin Street in a 4-unit apartment.
And the OPP dive team is expected to go to Peely Island today to help in the search in Lake Erie for that 54-year-old Calgary woman who went missing yesterday. Police said the woman had used a boat to go out on the lake to help a man in distress and disappeared.
Big night at City Council last night.
We were both there.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. The council voted to seek out a new integrity commissioner, to give a break to cafe owners who have small patios, and also to keep rolling ahead with Mayor Francis's plan to designate the whole city a community improvement area.
Yeah, and also coming out of council, out of the in-camera portion there, the operators of the bistro on the river there near Dieppe Gardens at the foot of Willette, they claim they were hurt by last year's 101-day CUPE strike, and they're seeking a break from the city on their 5-year lease agreement.
Now, we live streamed that marathon session last night. You were running that, the live chat. How'd that go?
Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun, man. It's full contact democracy in real time. It's the momentum's building. We have lots of candidates. Colin McMahon, Jody Percy, Don Merrifield last night.
We're all on live chatting with you.
That are joining the discussions. We want all the candidates to come on. I mean, why let the incumbents hog the limelight on Cogeco? Come join us on the live chat. It's pretty cool. This is just the beginning, folks. Mighty oaks from little acorns grow. So make sure you join us. The next time, if you missed it, you can go online in our editor's picks and get up to speed on what happened last night.
Speaking of candidates, there is a controversy brewing over a debate that is being sponsored by the local Chamber of Commerce, October 5th. They are inviting only Rick Limoges and Eddie Francis. Well, of course, the other candidates are crying foul. It's our question of the day. What do you think?
Yeah, and the best quote in that story is from Samson Jari. He says voters are going to be surprised on October 25th when he carries the day. So we'll see. Anyway, good news. Dave Hall's written a story for the web here. The battered auto parts industry is going to return to profitability in 2011, according to a report released this morning by the Conference Board of Canada. The industry lost $674 million last year. It's going to lose another $41 million this year before they finally turn the corner, but they should turn out a tidy profit of $378 million by 2011 and keep climbing.
Good news, although it's not quite as good news. The Canadian Federation of Independent Business does not seem to think Windsor is such a great place to do business. Apparently they did a poll and they asked, what do you think of how your city serves the needs of its small business community? And Windsor, unfortunately, finished dead last out of 12 Ontario cities.
Yeah, big F, eh?
Yeah, that's not so great. Well, anyway.
But this could be good news. We're going to see there's a news conference. It's set for 1 p.m. Over there in the city's west side at Sterling Marine Fuels. Some federal bigwigs are going to be there. We got Federal Minister of Transport, Infrastructure and Communities, Chuck Straw, of course, Essex MP Jeff Watson, and Charles Pingle, Chairman of the Windsor Port Authority Board. Not sure what it's all about, but we're hoping jobs and boats, and we're going to be there, and we're going to have the details for you just as soon as we can. That's at 1 p.m. Make sure you check the web.
And if you think you have a tough job, what about researching bird poop? Scott Rush, who is a postdoctoral researcher at the University of Windsor, is studying how, believe this, cormorant droppings affect threatened Carolinian trees. Now, in order to get enough of the droppings for the study, he had to go out to Middle Island with a team. They put out tarps and were then vomited on and pooped on by not terribly pleased cormorants.
I could have just parked my car into those birds as well. That might have worked. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hey, anyway, you got to make a living. Listen, coming up as well later today, folks, the new David Suzuki School, that's going to open up on the city's east side. We're going to be there. We're going to have all the goods for you in tomorrow's paper. It's like a green school, environmentally friendly. I walk my dog sort of around that block all the time, and I've watched it go up. It looks pretty cool, so make sure you check it out.
Hey, just before we sign off, I've got to ask you about what's with this Polish man?
Yeah, we got it posted at the website. Apparently, a Polish guy got shot in the head with a .22 caliber bullet and was walking around with it in his head for 5 years, and he didn't know anything about it because he was drunk at the time. So
he wasn't one for going to the doctor, they said. So
yeah. Anyway, it was an unidentified party injury. There it is, online and on your porch. We are the Windsor Star.